E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to what will be map number 2 of Team AGO versus Fragsters. Obviously Team AGO were able to take the last map, and although it started to become a little bit closer towards the end, it did seem like they were the better team over on that matchup at least. And now, well, we actually go on to the choice of AGO, so it gets a little bit better for them in this situation as well. I'm not calling him Tap-chan, stop saying it. Hey Pika-chan, how's it going? We are going to have Fragsters with the choice, so likelihood is they are going to start on their CT side. Now, this is a map that really I'm looking at AGO and thinking, okay, we should be seeing them take this one. This is a map where I still remember the sort of Kinguin roster that had like Furlan and Rallen on it. Well, I suppose they do still have Rallen, but that had Furlan on it at the time. Very good at this map. His aggression on this map is something I've always enjoyed watching. And if the rest of the players continue to play how they were on this map, I'm not worried at all. And the thing is, Inferno was supposed to be the one that we looked at Fragsters and said, okay, this is the one they need to take. The next two are going to be the more difficult. Well, they didn't manage the first. And, well, even if you look on sort of Twitter, we saw Cyclone saying, look, we just came back from an event late yesterday. They're looking like they're a bit tired, and because of that, it just doesn't seem like they're paying particularly well. He had a pretty atrocious performance. I don't think he'll deny that. I don't think anybody could deny that, but let's see if they can change things here. It is going to be, as I said, CT side starting. Quite a bit of aggression coming out from them straight away already. Froslev going to be dinked up. Push going to be coming in as they tried to finish him off. The fall down almost does it for them as he goes down to just 4 HP. From the CT side. They're still going to have 3 players over towards this B site. A little bit of a push coming in towards Ivy as well, and it will be Tower just waiting. Can Dragonfly win this initial duel? Well, we're not going to find out as Groovy pushes out onto the side. They're going to make the rest of the team over towards A. Can they get that initial kill? Yes, they can already. It's going to be Torben going down. Another comes in for Snatchy. Cyclone doing his best to try and find something on the cross, but can't seem to do it just yet. It's going to be down to a 3v2 as now Frosled's going to be removed from the action. Stown trying his best to pick off one. Furlan just jumping around onto the site. In fact, it's the second. Cyclone may be back in action as now it is down to just 1. Cow versus 2. Trying to hide in the smoke, but it will be Stown to finish him off. Defusal from the kit that's picked up by Cyclone will do enough to keep them the round, and it will be Fragsters winning this one. back to the sort of more standard setup. Only one player over towards this B site. A little bit of a peek coming out into the connector as well. Cyclone seems a little bit worried. Of course, after the first bomb plant, the T's main idea here, do a little bit of damage and try and get themselves a second. Now, the chances of them doing that on the A site is normally pretty slim. It's going to be that B site where you're far more likely to get the bomb plant, but it looks like they're still going to be trying to push into towards A. Already, Snatchy actually going to be able to find the first kill. Now, they don't want to be dropping more than really a single player here. So far, well, they have already dropped one. Snatchy's still going to try and do some work with the Deagle, but it is just a clean-up crew at the moment. Leaving it onto Talon. There we go. That's the second player dropped already. He almost gets a third, which would have been just ludicrous considering especially he only had a Glock. But Fragsters, they are going to take that 2-0 lead. And now the T's come back with their buy. This is where the full investment goes their way. They're still lacking a little bit in utility, and Groovy actually hasn't bought head armor. I wonder if that's intentional so they can get a few extra nades. Yeah, it is. They are going to be, or he's going to be a little bit more vulnerable at least. CT side. Go for a bit of aggression. Spot going to be coming out as they do just run aggressively into this A site. Cyclone trying his best to survive. Already Furlan is going to get himself the second kill of the round. However, it's still not going to be in control just yet as a couple of kills go straight back the CT's way. Ruby has to be careful peeking around the corner as Cyclone will be able to remove him from the map. And so far, not so good for the T side as now the bomb is going to be dropped over towards Olov. Now, the footsteps of Cyclone, but is caught from behind. What can PHR do? Gets a first and a second. Leaves it on to Cyclone, who only has 33 HP. He's going to be coming up over the top of the train. I wonder if he spotted him as he reloaded. Oh, look at that from PHR. He is actually going to be able to do it. 3 kills for him. Saves his team. And now the CT side are going to be left with not so much money going into this one. Coming out, Furlan will start, but doesn't actually expect there to be a second player. Snatchy's picked up a P90, so he's clearly brain dead. No, I'm kidding. He's actually going to go down. That is what you get for buying a P90. You get ruined. CT side have actually managed to pick up a Galil. Their buy already looks a little bit better than it was before, and they have a man advantage as well, which means they can actually have a 3v3 battle over on this site. Peek. Going to be coming out from the T's already. Groovy taking quite a bit of damage, but it is going to be top line 1, 2, and there's a third just below him. Hasn't spotted him out. It's down. Will be able to pick up one, and then they pincer him in. Turned into a down sandwich. Cyclone, once again, the only one left alive, but this time he has a disadvantage. Can he bring this one back? Can he do what was just done onto him by PHR? Bomb has been planted. Likelihood seems slim. He doesn't have a kit. He needs to find these kills very quickly indeed. If he gets a first, then possibility becomes quite a lot more likely, but PHR are going to be hiding right in the corner. Unlikely that this is going to be expected. Ruby will actually peek into the open, but a little bit of a missed shot. Now PHR has all the info needed, and once again, he's going to be the only man left alive. Will be the T's with another round. CT side will now have to take the hit, and this is the chance for the T's to actually make themselves a little bit of money. Of course, the man who wants that money the most is Snatchy, man playing AWP for the team. try off some more cash, but looks like the stack over towards the B site going to start rotating back. The problem with that is that now the T's actually look to try and push into this B site. The other thing is as well that Snatchy has now cleared everything over towards A, so they may double back. I'd be very surprised if they didn't double back and go towards A, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Snatchy, with all the information, picks up one. He's still trying to make as much cash as possible, although he hasn't actually got anything left. Macton doesn't have the style of the P90. There is no style in P90 play. Even gonna triple tap Glock someone. Snatchy, he wants that ace. Can he get it? It's gonna be an attempted knife from Stown, but in the end, it's the ace from Snatchy. Doesn't quite make the full $3,000 as one of the kills will be half. 2,700 made though. A very good money-making round from him, and now he can buy up the AWP. Now they say don't be a loser, buy a diffuser, but if you want to be a loser, then buy a P90. That's pretty much it. If you want to lose the fighty, buy a P90. That was a terrible rhyme. In fact, that actually made me feel a little bit sick to say. Either way, we're just going to move past that, pretend it never happened, and the T's got themselves a buy once again. Gal just runs through the smoke and picks up the first. Did a little bit of a shock, and Furlan now in from behind. A very quick round from the T's. But already, it's a decent start. Cyclone manages one back, but it isn't going to last for long. Torben. What do you do here? Try and sneak through the smoke. I'm not doing it. Not with the word P90 in there. I can't even do it very well. It worked when I had a cold better. Torben. A little bit unlucky. Knows where the bomb's being planted, but can't do anything in this situation. It will be 4-2. Once again, the CT side aren't going to have much money in terms of a buy. So they are just going to invest into some pistols. Again, nothing too surprising. Although, the 8 cheese. Come on, can we get the full stack? A full house of 8 cheese. Please. Torben. Come on. Oh. Ruined it. He's ruined it. I wanted to see every single player with an HE. We are just going to see them dunked towards main. And Snatchy will actually take an awful lot of damage there, so that's not a bad start. Actually, we're going to see another kill coming in. And just sheer aggression. However, it's still going to be the T's with the man advantage, at least for now. Quite a bit of damage done, as said. Dragonfly just waiting around in that smoke. Trying to spot somebody out. Abby. Just Torben left. Does manage to at least close down a single player, but 5-2. Team to go. Plenty of money already built up. Snatchy will have his AWP once again, but now the CTs have one of their own. Just put suspicious powder in envelope. I'd be quite worried because you said envelope, so either your plan is to send it to everyone and hope that you accidentally find my house, or 2, you know where I live and you're planning to just send me a huge amount of some level of disease. Either one is horrifying, and I don't want to be the cause of the death of millions of people. Either way, back to the game, more importantly, it is going to be, as said, a buy. Coming in. Both teams. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. T's have been pretty basic in their strategy so far, just mainly running out onto that A site. We are going to see the smoke setups, which again, they have actually been doing, to be fair to them, and it gives them the ability to get so much closer and actually clear up quite a few angles without ever being spotted. Flash goes through the smoke. PHR only manages 1, and it's actually the CT's out on top, at least for now. Cycro trying to just play the angles, and he will do it perfectly. Gets 2. Eventually, Snatchy will be there to trade, but he shouldn't have much hope in this situation. And eventually, Froslev will go get that kill. So, 5-3. CT side finally bounced back, but as said, there's so much money over on that T side at the moment. We're going to have some weaponry juggled around to give Snatchy the AWP. Going to try and give me a cocktail of diseases. ass like Dr. Dreamer if you got your little pinky out as well. $1 million. Definitely can't do that accent. Yeah, that is dark. I agree. It's down. Desperately trying to find that first kill. Hasn't been able to do it. The rest of the players are going to be looking to try and push over towards this B side. It's going to be a quick trade from Furlan, but he was just trying to sell the flake. Nice work from Dragonfly, though, and he's dropped the bomb. That's a terrible scenario now for the T side. They've got to try and retrieve that. They were probably going to try and take this control anyway, but it may not matter. Snatchy, he's picked up one. He's turned it into a 3v2. PT side. Try and get back in with the retake. Flashbang goes out. Snatchy not going to be able to hit the shot with the AWP. Peak going to be coming around from Torben, who's just going to go barreling into the site. Already picks up one, and once again it's going to be Snatchy, and he's going to burn to his death. Cyclone will toast and Snatchy, make him into a snacky, and it will be a 5-4 scoreline. You can call it a sneeze on the beach. There you go. That's what your lovely cocktail can be called. Not a 1G. He didn't burn himself alive. It's only a 1G if you kill yourself. There you go. Lacken knows. Although, you don't have to be so mean. T's, they're going to have themselves another buy, but already they're starting to dwindle in cash. Speed up straight away. Nice shot from Snatchy. Smoke. Down. Furlan's position. He's already got so close, and he knows his opponent is just sat here. Molotov looking to try and clear him out of the angle, and Snatchy's going to hit his second shot of the round. Smoke going to be going down, and this allows Groovy to actually push in without really too many problems. Is somebody really going to peek once again? Come on, he's got 3 kills now from that same angle, and it is just going to be the cleanup. 6-4. Fragsters finally looking like they had a foot back in this game, and they quickly get shut down. Well, the Hellcase Cup will be a best-of-1 map, and this game will not start until 7 PM, no matter how quickly this one goes. So, if they start at 6, it should take, what, roughly about 45 minutes? Maybe we'll be a little bit delayed, but it should work out just about, we hope. Because they may also need a toilet break or something. Get some katarzyńki. The one Polish food that I actually know. Even then, I don't really know what it is. Other than vodka, of course. But then again, not really just... Actually don't know where it originated from. CT side are going to stack B completely. They've got a nice little lineup here. A few pistols. What buy time is for. How close is your toilet? I don't even think I could get there that quickly. Cleanup coming in at the moment, but I think they've realized now. Drink Stella Artois. I know Stella Artois. I don't think I've heard of Jupiler. Katarzyńki. I may be pronouncing it completely wrong. It's like some sort of like biscuit or cake, I think. It's just like... I know that my Polish friend at school ate something like that. I may have just completely butchered the name and not really know what it is, but... like, sort of guessing. PT side just looking for some exit kills, hoping they can take some weaponry away, but they're not going to be able to do it. Trying to push in now towards the spawn, hoping they can find at least 1 kill. Got nothing really to lose. Chocolate. I think it was gingerbread. I don't really remember. This was probably about 8 years ago. It's just the one word that's stuck in my mind. He also had sandwiches with a lot of peppers in them, which I was not a fan of. Yeah, I remember. My terrible cold advice. Either way, we are going to have the CT side back on a bye. They've managed a couple of bye rounds not too long ago, but they've allowed the T's to build their bank back up. They were slowly sort of crushing it back. Yeah, I was pretty close. I don't know if I got the pronunciation right, but I was pretty close. Yeah, it's a typical cake. There you go. See? I know stuff. Berlin. Nice entry from him. Looking for the second, but again, it's just going to be a trade. Still, CT side not in too bad a situation just yet. They are a little bit weaker in terms of the money and also in terms of the buy. You look at the utility they have, there's next to nothing. And the one player that does... has a UMP already. Groovy going to turn things into a 4 versus 3, and now the CT side have to try and almost react to get themselves back into this one. Stown is being lowered significantly, and Groovy's now going to pick up a free kill, looking for his third of the round. Can't quite do it, but he's done a lot of damage, and Snatchy quickly trades things back, leaves it onto Torben. Drop down should have been heard. And PHR will even finish him off as well. 8-4. T-side looking very good. And you have to remember, they're already a map up on the Polish side. And they get too many more rounds, and you really have to worry for Fragsters going into that T-side. I'm hoping now that Snacks is no longer in-game leading, that we can get some more of his AWPing. Because, like, let's be honest, Snacks is one of the most exciting players in this game. Just to watch. Like, I absolutely love. He's probably, I think he's my second favorite player to watch out of everybody. Like, I love Shocks. Shocks is my number one. Guardian in his prime as well. So, here we go. CT side again is looking to try and take some weapons away. Cyclone's, I don't know how he's still walking around up there, but eventually he will be finished off, and Froslev is going to go down as well. 9-4. So here comes the big buy. The CT side bringing in double AWPs. I wonder if this is more of sort of a desperation play. I always want, if you see teams bringing in double AWPs early, I feel like it's planned. If you see them bring it in when there's only, well, for example, 2 rounds left, that makes me think that they've run out of ideas. T-side, of course, not going to have any trouble buying, even if they do lose this round. But let's see. Maybe that sort of desperation buy can get things rolling. Cyclone actually going to be in a decent position, boosted up. They'll leave Ivy spot, but already Stown is going to go down. He's got a nice name for rhymes. He's out of this town. They've taken off his crown. On his face, there's a frown. Okay, that's enough of that. We have seen the trade come in. Bush actually goes, and what have you just done, Dragonfly? Mistakes were made. You've just popped the head of your own teammate. There wasn't even anybody to shoot either. That's so worrying. And now Cyclone going to go down. Dragonfly trying to rectify his mistake. He's currently 1 for 1. Oh no, sorry, 2 for 1 in this round, as he's killed one of his teammates as well. Can he do anything more? 3v2. Rotation going to be coming in towards Ivy. Nice easy kill. Tau. And now it is just going to be Torben, the last one left alive. 1 versus 3. There's a Molotov on the other side of that smoke that he has to worry about, and it won't matter because Tau's got him anyway. 10-4. CT side only going to have the loss bonus to actually help them. And I don't know what just happened there, but Dragonfly with a lapse of judgment. He's down to 3 kills. And you have to remember, he got 2 in that round. So obviously he would have 4, but that is just not good enough. Cyclone was the man who was really down the bottom of the board in the last map. He's right at the top, but he's got nobody with him. The last-ditch effort, though, to get another round on the board. Snatchy goes peeking, takes a lot of damage from nades. PHR is going to be the one leading the charge straight out onto the site, and he will net the first kill for his team. A lot of damage already done. Maybe it isn't over just yet, but Furlan is on that secondary AWP. He's going to be coming in, and that's just unlucky for Froslev that there was a player so close by. Stown We'll at least be able to pick up one, but it is just going to be a dominating half. Team AGO, 11-4, looking strong over on their map choice. And yeah, at the moment it is just looking like a dominant performance. 3 kills for Dragonfly, well, 4, well, 5 if you include the team kill. And yeah, other than that, it's been a very quiet performance. Down, definitely not doing as well as we saw on the previous map. And Torben currently right at the bottom. I'm still waiting to see that sort of standout performance from Fragsters, I'll be honest. Because I've seen sort of, like, results where I'm like, oh, they drew with Gambit, they drew with LDLC. And then I actually, like, witnessed them play. And other than on Nuke, where they were incredible, like, their match versus Ares on Nuke, they won 16-1. But I just haven't seen anything that's really shown me much more. They always seem to either be dominated or make silly mistakes versus pistols. Do you like memes? Who doesn't? Who doesn't? I definitely don't watch just meme compilations. Snatchy's currently over 100 ping. I'm hoping that's going to drop back down, considering he has been the best player in the server so far on that AWP. It is one of those maps. It's an AWPers map, although I say that, and you look at Dragonfly and you do question what's going on there. Should we do it again? Is this all about that timing? Once I run the ad, everything will start again. Just watch. Damn it didn't work. It was worth a try. Still got a little bit of a pause. Of course. Hey, that's not... They haven't changed it. I'm not Scorny GG. Don't follow him on Twitter. He smells. Follow me, the one above. I like how that means that was there for his game as well, whenever he casted. I need to get them to change that back. I also need to get them to change the word commentator from Russian to... or from Ukrainian to English, so... that would be nice too. I do now know how commentator looks in Ukrainian though, which is cool. Still just waiting for this second half to get underway. Does anybody believe in the comeback? That's what I'm wondering. Is there anybody out there who believes that the Fragsters can bring this back on the T side? Not going for 16-14 this time. They like their close games. They like their close games. Nope. Not this game. It doesn't look like there's many believers. No way. 2 players, 3 kills. Okay, lol, over. No believers in the comeback. Not one. Not one person who sat there like, I have faith. I believe in Danish Counter-Strike till I die. I think that Cyclone's going to 30 bomb. Dragonfly is going to step up and hit 20. I'm going to go 2 kills. And Froslev's going to hit 15. I don't know. Do I have a girlfriend? No, unfortunately not. I spend all my day shouting at video games instead. I feel like that's a better choice, right? I think. Maybe not. I don't know. You have faith that Dragonfly won't get another team kill. Danish, but unless it's North or Astralis, I'm out. Fair enough. He has 3. I'm here. But, wait, what? Are you 2 people? The Caster Faith. Yeah. I actually don't think they're going to come back either, but that's not the point. We love you. Aw, that's nice. Your name's Wrecked IRL. I feel like you're about to just be like, just kidding, you smell. Or just something, like, rude. One unplugged his headset. That angry, huh? Or it's not working. Okay. That would explain a lot if he'd been doing that for the whole game. Way better. Give us a view. Cyclone. He's doing tech support at the same time. He's trying to sort out all their microphones. Still top fragging in the server. Definitely didn't do too well in the previous matchup. Of course, the next one is going to be alternate attacks. It's been so long since I think I casted alternate attacks. I was triggered when I made the account. You are Tombiz. Yes, I am. That is me. It's me. Explain a lot. Yeah, you only know. He's just like, oh, I thought you guys just weren't talking. I thought you were a bit quiet. Here we go, though. Fighting for a lifeline. Fragsters, they need to get themselves the pistol round just to have a chance in this game. Otherwise, I fear Team AGO are going to just close this one out. PHR has the kit. Other than that, it is just full armor over on this CT side. 2 players actually set up with utility, so it sort of suggests to me at least that this is going to be an A hit, because normally you'll see a Molotov if it's going to be a push towards that B site. Possible you play me an MM. Probably very toxic and a horrible person. I like trottles. I'm guessing that was meant to say turtles. Here we go, though. Can the T's make them move? They're actually quite heavily over towards the B side. They're going to throw deep nades into B. This is quite interesting because, as I said, normally you'd have a Molotov if you're on this side. However, the close range position is actually going to catch them out. Already 2 kills coming in. The bomb is now going to go rotating back towards A, but it is not going well at all. Froslev at least manages 1. However, now it's all onto Cyclone. He has been their best player so far, but he can't stop Furlan. 12-4. No, you meant to say truffles. Okay. Oh, I didn't say you were toxic. I said I was probably toxic. It's a mix between... I thought it would be a mix between a train and a turtle. Because surely it would still be T-U-R if it was turkey. Either that, or maybe it's a transgender turtle. Actually, I don't want to go down this road. Let's not talk about that, because... then if I say something and offend somebody, that might... I don't even know. Here we go. Furlan already starting things off. Actually, a throw. Nice work from the T side. They do manage to get a couple back. They're gonna trigger me. HR. Oh, he goes for a little bit of a spicy jump back up. Is that a trottle? Dragonfly. Okay, he doesn't realize the Snatchy's behind him and leaves it on to just Cyclone. Deagle. 3 players to find. Couple of MP9s. The Shredder's in play. I'm going to be smoked off. In, and the unfortunate thing is he has any other pistol there, he probably gets the kill. 13-4. It is going to be Team AGO firmly in the driver's seat, and now the T side in real trouble. They are just going to have to save here. Can't really force. Okay, this is interesting. I think they might have just given up, just trying to do this. Roasted turtle stuffed with truffle. Oh, God. That sounds depressing. My current rank is Supreme, I think, although I probably don't deserve it. I completely mucked up all my CS settings, and I just feels awful. Probably is a thing somewhere in the world. Hopefully not here. And by here, I mean in the UK, not in the server. That would be a bit weird if you just went around a corner and there was a guy cooking a turtle. I don't want to talk about turtle deaths. I like turtles. Oh, I just said the phrase. God damn it. What do you think about AGO now? I think they're looking really strong. I haven't actually really casted them too much before, but yeah, they're looking very, very good. Snatchy's even going to drop the bomb on upper. A couple of kills are going to come in as it just knocks them all down. And, well, it is just going to be 14-4. The 4 spy gets absolutely ruined. Do you want to play MM after this game? I've got to cast another match. Yeah, Dollar, did we lose? Because if we lost, then it was probably me. Jesus Christ, Pika. Here we go, though. T-side. They're somewhat saving for the last round. I would have liked to see them do that in the previous. HR. Starts things off. He's been doing great with this MP9. Just styling. showing us exactly what the Shredder can do. Frostlev waiting in the corner, has the Deeg, and that's a quick reaction shot, but Snatchy's just that little bit quicker to get one straight back. 2 players remain for Fragsters, who are getting absolutely dominated on this map so far. It doesn't look like that's going to be changing anytime soon. Cyclone not even going to be able to get one for his troubles, and that will be Fragsters now with an 11-round streak needed just to get to OT. Let's get someone else to cast. I feel like Starladder might fire me if I do that just every time. Just like, I'm playing MM, can you like find someone else? Tika can do it, just talk about turtles. Ruffles. Here we go though, the potential 1 buy the T's will get. Oh. How much damage is this going to do? Not too much, though it does hear the jumps. Are going to try and spray a little bit through the smoke. Try and clear those closer angles out. Enable them to push forward a little bit. Know nothing about CS. Oh, join the club. Who won the first map? B side going to be making their way towards Ivy. They're looking to try and split this A site apart. Oh, nice work from Frozen. Manages to get one, trying to spray through onto Furlan. They'll find the kill as well. They finally got themselves an opening, but can PHR stop them in their tracks? No, he can't. He only manages one, and the kill is going to come in onto Snatchy as well, leaving just Tao. Shouldn't have any chance. 4 players alive. CT side do have themselves a decent bit of money. Can look to try and do some damage, but it isn't going to happen. AWP even going to be saved up for Dragonfly as well. So he will have that going into the next round. And they've got a little bit of a chance here. They're such a long way back. Double orb setup for the CT side. Throwing this in what could be the end, although sometimes these sort of switch-ups to try and end the game can actually be a little bit more of a detriment. Things go wrong, it means you spent all of that extra money, but already Ruby going to start things off. Dragonfly, it has not been his map whatsoever. He's on 5 kills, and he's going to have to watch this one from the bench, as he'll be taken down very early in this round. T-side already now fighting with a detriment. There any way for them to get back into this one. CT side can now gamble a little bit further over towards that B site. Molotov. He's thrown out. Furlan just going to take the angle. He knows that he has support as well from PHR. The problem is there isn't anybody actually watching towards A main, which could actually be the death of Furlan if he's not careful. Now he has a little bit of an angle from his teammate Gruby, who's now actually switched up to give him that extra support. Flash going to be going over. Will Gruby hit this first shot? That's the question. No, he won't. And that gives an opening now for the T-side, but Gruby turns around, hits the man behind him. Here's the player going up the ladder. PHR already picks up one, and this could be the beginning of the end. There's only 30 seconds left for the T-side. Molotov going to be going in. Gruby tries to rotate around. This time will miss another shot, but he's just being given chance after chance after chance, and that's going to be it. 16-5. The first game will go the way of AGO, and they are going to go through to the next stage. Commiserations to Fragsters, who will fall at the first hurdle, and now we will wait to get onto our second matchup, which will be between Pride and Alternate Attacks. If you have enjoyed the cast, don't forget, you can always type !caster in the chat. Make sure you click the link to my Twitter and click follow, of course. But yeah, we'll be back in not too long. I think it's about 55 minutes until the next one's supposed to begin. So go get some food, have a drink or two, maybe follow my Twitter. You know, you got plenty of time to do it. And we'll be back a little bit later on.